Hey, finally, we're live now. Good. Well,
Sorry,
welcome.
still no intro. Somebody write us an intro. Right, sorry, Nate.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
It's still a show in progress, so to speak. But happy to have everyone back again for the command post. This is exciting to be back, and we want to thank everyone for joining us today. It's been like we were saying in the green room. I've been recovering from being sick after being out of school for a week. It seems to always happen as a teacher, and Tony definitely knows that when you go
Yep.
on breaks, all of a sudden your body just kind of shuts down and everything attacks you. And so I've
Yeah,
been
rough goes with the smallest violin when he was like crashed up all last week
I
or
know,
something.
I
Like
know.
he was 2 weeks ago, he was
I
hallucinating.
was
right.
hallucinated.
But we're excited for today, and I find it absolutely hilarious that people in the chat are betting to see what time are we actually going to start. And I like Paul's suggestion was that the reason that we started at 4 minutes past was that Ruff was decanting his wine.
Yes, could be. No, what it is. We're chatting away, and then we forget we got a live stream. I go, oh crikey, hold on. So yeah, apologies.
But we are excited to be back and for another month of wonderful times to talk about with wargaming. I know for me personally, I got a lot to talk about. I had a lot come in and a lot that I played over the last month. So I'm excited to share that with you. But first, we also want to welcome the other two people here at Ruff and Tony. And right, who else? Who else can we bring on? But Ruff, what have you been up to since our last show? I know that you've done quite a few live streams and have made me actually interested in purchasing a couple of games that I saw you and Tony do live streams on. So I'm curious, though, what have you been up to?
Well, you might as well finish it. No, I'm joking. Before we do though, lock and load.
Oh, lock and load. But we
I hope
lost
everybody's
Tony.
doing tickety boo. Yes, I have been ill as well. To be fair, a touch of the real flu. So I was on. It knocked me on my back for a good part of a week. So, but yes, we did 3 live streams. I think we did.
Yeah,
wow.
The third part of Freddy Goes Pear Shaped.
Yep.
The last,
which has been really fun. I've really enjoyed
it's
that.
a good little game.
It's about the complexity of the lamps are going out to give you an idea, Nate.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So we're having fun with that, and then these two ganged up with me. Him and Mike Butterjelly, the designer, trying to get us to play. We've been trying to play it for weeks. Is Nemesis Retaliation, and I tell you what. It is like a war game. It's a dungeon crawler, but a war game. You're shooting everything that moves. It's the second Alien movie, Aliens. Game over, man. Game over. And we had fantastic fun. We did 2 sessions of that, which were like both 3 hours each. Didn't seem like it. So absolute fun. I recommend it. I've got all 3 anyway, so I know what they're like. Apart from that, because of the time of year, as we get near Christmas, only 3 weeks away, and the house is starting to change. I'm starting to have to move games and make room for stuff and bits. And also, Mrs. R is doing this apprenticeship for something or other management thing, and she has a lot of time at home to do it with Zoom calls and conferences. So I can't video and start talking away with the odd swear word when I misthrow a draft or something. So what I've had to do, so then they're on hold probably until, I don't know. So don't worry, I am still videoing. It's just at this time of year, it's a bit awkward. I've been playing games like Billio. I've done a few playthroughs of A Miracle at Dunkirk. Put that away because I'm going to get it out when I can video again. Maybe do a video on it.
Yeah, he lost. That's why he didn't video it.
Well, it wasn't going well. No, but when I do video it, you'll get it warts and all because I think it's only fair to do it to see.
So don't tell me you allowed your grandfather to die in the game.
No. Actually, it was with the BEF. So yeah, no, I'm going to make sure he gets back. Otherwise, I'm not here. I don't exist. So, but I've been playing today. It's not a war game, so don't shoot me. But Final Girl, I just wanted something nice and
light and easy and fun.
Daft to play, yeah. So I'm playing Giuseppe, which is like the puppet master, and he's got all these puppets going after you and all that. So that's a bit of fun. So that will go away at the end of the weekend. Something else will come out, and I'll try and get through as many games as I can. So,
well, you guys' live stream on the Crisis of Frederick II made me interested in that game.
Try and find a copy.
Finding it.
Yeah.
Have Noble Knight got it?
Probably for $1 bajillion.
Well,
I'm sure.
I tell you what, I was so frustrated at not. I've been waiting for this expansion. You know, I like a bit of Eldritch horror.
Yes.
Mhm.
And there's one expansion I haven't got, which is the Nanalop one, or whatever it is, the last one. You can't get it over here for love and the money. I've looked everywhere, but they had a copy and they were doing cheap shipping.
Oh yeah, the Noble Knight.
Yeah, Noble Knight. Sorry. So I got it. I think it cost me $40 odd, and $25 shipping. So I think
That's
it's about
not bad.
No, so about $68. I know, if you buy it over here, it's only. Everybody's saying it was an overpriced expansion for what you get in the box, but I haven't got it. So I've got it, and it's on its way. I'm just waiting for Keir Starmer to knock on the door and say, "You owe X amount of VAT." So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's I did Noble. That's the only second time I've used Noble Knight. So
Wow.
that's my month.
Well, for people who
while you're talking, I'm going to put the chat up, so otherwise I won't get up with it.
Today and tomorrow are the last days that if you're interested in Cube for Me and their storage solutions for war games, they are having a Black Friday sale. I think it's like 15% off. So if people are interested in that,
take a look at that. Look at that, because I know their storage solutions are they're
over my part of the world, aren't they?
They're in Poland, yeah.
Yep. They're very good. I like them. They're very good. Yeah, we want to say hello. We do want to say, of course, say hello to everybody in the chat. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everyone in the chat. Mandarin Mike, hey. Tony, tell us, what have you been up to this past month? Have you got any new games?
Bowling started, and so that took up basically Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday of every week for practice, and then we had our first match the Thursday. Actually, a week ago Thursday, we had our first match, and we went against a higher quality team, but I had a lot of freshmen, a lot of new people on the team, so we got some experience. It wasn't a conference match, so it was kind of like a warm up. So that's kept me up. But I have been able to continue to play my blind swords, long straight attacks. I've finally got to the point where I can activate everything. There's nothing frozen. And I was worried about the Union flank. Matter of fact, Walford's brigade actually attacked it. Not brigade. Yeah, brigade attacked it. But But he got close, attacked, didn't do too much damage, but then I was able to push him back, which was really, really cool.
I only have one game in the Blind Sword series. I've been very interested to try it out because it seems really interesting, but I haven't.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well,
the only time.
I'm just going to say maybe you should watch a near the future video from us, live video.
I don't know. It depends on how long it takes us to get through Frederick.
Yeah, that's a long game.
Which one did you have? Do you have, Nate? Which Blind Swords do you have?
I have First Bull Run.
Okay. Which is a good one. But no, the only part where it's kind of like where I kind of miss the interaction is the command chits where you can kind of use them at certain times and that type of thing. But I love it. I'm starting to really understand it a little bit better where you want to do stuff and really trying to push it through. So I'm really starting to really get it. But what was
Thomas,
really big is
I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to mention, Thomas, that I got your message and I see it should be coming tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tony. And Tony froze.
He'll be back.
Yeah, you do. We told him.
Hold on. No. Hey,
did I freeze? I froze.
Testing. Testing.
Oh, and we lost.
Oh, he's gone. No, it sometimes happens.
Yep. Oh well.
Gary
He'll be
from
back.
London. He's from London. That's where I was born, London. South London, but there we go.
That's still London.
Welsh Wales, lovely to see you, John. Simon,
Okay.
hope you're doing well.
So there we go. Tony's back, he says. You just got to let him in.
Oh, yes, sorry. It didn't make a noise. Normally it makes a noise. There he is.
There
Sorry,
we go.
I readjusted my room, and I think I might need to get a new internet hookup because I just bumped the wire and it just went crazy.
Oh.
But probably, I got a couple of things, but this is what I'm starting next.
Oh, interesting.
Which is by Fortress Games, which is Bob Faniff. He did the Save the 20th Air Force, the 8th Air Force, Save Vietnam, and Save Afghanistan.
Wow.
And this is a new one. And of course, it's Secession 1861. And I'll tell you what, the quality of Fortress Games are going up insane. It's a hard-mounted map. It's pre-rounded counters. There's cards in this one, which is the first time he's done cards, and they're like the linen. They are a little thin, so I will have to sleeve them, but they're still really good quality. So I can't wait, and I've enjoyed all of his games, so I can't wait to get it. He actually had another one, but it wasn't a solo one, so I didn't pick that one up. I did pick this one up, and I let him know.
Unfortunately, I can't get the blooming things over here anyway. But yes, I tell you what, it's disgusting, that t-shirt. Disgusting, that t-shirt.
So I also got Unconditional Centers. I was bad. I got the
Seljuk.
Oh,
yes,
that's Justin Guard's one, isn't it?
Yes, Justin Guard's Justin Fascino. And then I got another, like I told you, I was bad. I got Doom Battalion's ASL. All the overlays that you need to play most of the game, a lot of the scenarios. And then finally, because it was so cheap, I picked up Crimea, the OCS from MMP.
Wow.
So their Black Friday sale, or I think it was Veterans Day sale, this way that when they had it, was phenomenal. Especially you could get some GBACW for really good prices.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to spend it. I played it. I like it. It's just another system I don't really want to get into, but I had to take advantage of that. So I don't think I have much. Oh yeah, I have Field Commander Lee coming. Whenever that gets here through. They said it's supposed to be in the warehouses this week, so the next couple of weeks I should have that. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it's been busy. Parents are coming into town this week for a week and a half or so. So that'll keep me pretty busy with that. But I'll be able to knock in a few games here and there. So
yay,
cool. Tony's engaging in retail therapy.
Hey, we won today, but yeah, it was the stress going up to that point. It was stress up to this game. So
the wives do enough of it, so it's about we can have a little turn.
Right. So, Ruff, what's your news?
I'll just go through the things and then I'll make sure I've said
okay.
I think I got there. I think I got there. So yes, it's actually Foxtrot that from Chile. He turns up at our live streams. He's from Chile, which if he turns up, old Stuka, they speak Spanish there. I know it's a sort of Chilean Spanish, but he emailed me to say that he's got a couple of YouTube channels and a Facebook page, and he found me by Panzer because he loves playing Panzer. He said, he said, one last thing, some time ago during one of your live streams, I mentioned that we should run a global Panzer tournament on Vassal. He says he's bringing it up again because it might be a good idea. So if anybody is interested in that, so he's trying to get everybody to do it. I've got some links for his Facebook and YouTube one. He's got one called War Games Chile, and the other one is called Foxtrot Mike. So I'm going to try and, if I can, copy them. No, I can't. I'm going to copy them and put them in the chat on YouTube. So go along and check, and even just subscribe, because let me find where I was.
William Byrd got Death in the Trenches. I hope you enjoy it. That's an awesome game.
That is your favorite game, isn't it, Nate?
That's one of my favorites, certainly. I think still right now, number one is still Atlantic Chase.
Oh, sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble trying to get these blooming things up.
Oh, I just saw it. Just saw your link.
Is it
come
just
through.
one or two there?
There's two.
Oh, is there? All right, I'll do the third one, which is his other YouTube channel called Foxtrot Mike. And then hopefully, my friend, that'll sort you out. Paste.
I do also want to show before I get into what.
So go along, go along, and support.
Is Thomas and I have been chatting from Historic Wings, and I shared my screen that there is a.
Oh, that's what the new. So I'm sorry, I'm still looking. I'm still doing this. Oh, don't worry.
No, okay. There's an upcoming game.
Can you do it again? Thomas. Oh no, hold on. We got it
should
here.
Be there.
I've got it there now. Yeah, still trying to get to grips.
So I noticed that him and Cardboard Commander were talking about this, and so I saw that, and I thought, well, I want to mention it on the show as well. So Cardboard Commander, hope you don't mind me sharing what you've all been talking about with this as well. Is a new game apparently that's coming out from Historic Wings called Speed Kings, an air racing game. Which looks pretty cool. It's set during the Thompson Trophy Cup races held in Cleveland, Ohio during the 1930s. And apparently there's you can play as different people in the race. And even apparently there's going to be some 3D models that is going to be part of it. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I do like the cover. The cover, it looks really neat. So yeah, I said I would mention it. So I don't know, Thomas, whenever I didn't see a date or anything like that of when that might be coming out. But you can put that in the chat and we'll mention it. But yeah, I said I would to mention on the show. So very cool.
Hey, also speaking of Thomas, I told him I would share. So this is something everybody can get. Thomas has been great enough to this. So I'm going to put the link in for it. So basically, it is a Advent book. So basically, you read a chapter a day all the way until Boxing Day, actually, which we don't know what that is in America. But Ruff, you know what Boxing Day is.
That's 26th of it's the day after Christmas Day.
So you go through, you read a little bit each. You read a chapter each week or each day. So I'm going to actually put in the link in the chat for that for anybody that's interested in picking up. It is paperback and ebook.
Nice.
So if you have a Kindle, you can get it as a Kindle as well. So, and if you order it today and you have Prime, you can get it December 3rd. So you'll have to catch up on the 3rd. So, or just read it. You know, you don't have to read it. You can just read it as you go through. But Thomas is working on being a novelist as well, amongst his other talents. Seriously, Thomas. Let's chill out on your
Thomas. Just slow down, please.
You're making us look bad. You're making us regular folk look bad. I mean, Nate writing a book too. You know, you're making us look bad. So.
Oh man, that's funny. So, that's cool. Forlorn said he was part of testing for Speed Kings. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, he lives by Thomas. He lives in Sweden.
Nice.
Thomas. So
yeah, they're both from that cold part of the world.
Very cold. So for me, I've got, oh boy, this has been a busy last month. So I'm just going to go through my pile and I'll tell you what I played and what I have gotten in. So one thing that I played some more Rome 2 because of course the late Roman Empire, of course I have to do that.
Yeah, I was looking at those, by the way, Nate. I've been looking at those. I just got too much on my list, so I'm trying. I would
say, because Against the Odds magazine is going to be leaving, they are ending their publication next year. And
any reason why, or it's just
I don't know the specific reason why. I just know that their last issue is going to be the third Rome game. It's going to be Rome LLC, which basically is the Roman Republic. So you could play from the beginning of the Roman, with the 3 games, you could play from the beginning of the Roman Republic in 509 BC all the way to the end of the late Roman Empire, with at the end of the 7th century and into the 7th century with the the conquest of the Islam and the Muslims.
It's a shame because they have over the years brought out some really good games in there, you know, compared to other magazine games, shall we say.
Yeah, they're very good. I do like them compared to a lot of other magazine games that are out there.
Yeah.
Historic Wings. Speed King's going to be out by. He's hoping to.
I did put it up there because you were yakking away and didn't see it. I did put it up there.
I'm so sorry. Christoph suspects I called in sick to play some games. Yeah. So I also played another solitaire game. Sort of Orthodoxy. Ben Madison.
Yep.
I got an email.
Some news from Steve. Hi, Steve from Blue Panther.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they want to wind down for a couple of years. So there we go. Just getting. I think that makes more sense now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It comes to us all, Mike, and Blue Panther. So yeah.
Yep. So I got an email from one of our viewers, Randy, that I apologize it did not answer in a timely manner. But he asked me my opinion on Sword of Orthodoxy. I do like the game. There's a couple items I'm not really certain about. Like, why? Why do I, as the player, need to care? The two of them are there's outposts that you can build, which basically is expanding the empire, the Byzantine Empire, or the Eastern Roman Empire. I'm not sure what they do other than you just spend money on them and you place them. I'm not sure yet. That and also the factions that are in, there's like, I think 11 different factions that are in Constantinople that you have to manage. I'm not sure yet what they're there for. I had not experienced them really doing anything other than just being happy. So I'm not sure yet. I still need to, this is like probably my third time trying it. I think I need to dive more into this and see. But yeah, I played that. Then I played Gilbert Collins, the Kaiser's High Seas Fleet. Very, very fun game in the style of War at Sea, but it's World War I. So it's a very light, like 10 pages of rules, relatively light game, very easy to play. You can play the whole thing in 2 hours. And it's a beautiful, beautiful looking game too, as well. Nice. The ships are like 1-inch thick counters too, which are really nice to have. Well, then there's then I did Sark asked me, I did get Hubris in.
Somebody asked if you got that in.
Yep,
yeah.
The fall of the Hellenistic kingdom. So I haven't played it yet.
Right.
And then as with I got Seljuk as well.
Blimey, you guys.
Hey, okay, Nate, we'll have to get together and play that.
Yep, that will be
We'll
fun.
have to get together and play that one.
Then I got Italy 43 with the
I passed on that one. I wanted it, but I passed on it.
Yep.
I'm here only cause I can't fit any more in.
So got that all clipped and ready, and then also got from Compass. I got the Spanish-American War.
Word.
See, to me, I know so much about the history of that. I just don't know how that's a gameable experience.
I don't know. It looked really interesting. There's a lot in it though.
Big box.
So
Tony,
big box.
Yeah.
So it apparently is an old S&T magazine.
Okay.
Then
that doesn't surprise me. Compass is notorious for that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully there's a game in there because the history of that war was,
kind of one-sided.
There wasn't much.
Yeah. Then I also got from VUCA, Imperial Elegy, The Road to the Great War, 1850 to 1920. This one seems like an immensely fascinating game to me because my understanding is that it's essentially the Here I Stand kind of flow and mechanics, but it's all the great powers vying with each other. So there's Prussia first at the beginning of the games. You have to unite Germany. There's the Austro-Hungarians, the Russians, the British, the French, and the Ottomans. So there's 6 powers that are vying for influence across the world. And you could have the Great War happen historically by the end of the game, or it could be a completely different alliance system. Also, there could be, apparently, is that the Great War doesn't have to happen. It could happen. It might actually end up being something completely different than what really occurred. So it's a beautiful looking game, though. I like the kind of the 19th century Victorian era style that it has with it. So then, here's more.
Lucky.
I know. I told you a lot happened, man. So I got the new Stalingrad 42, the second edition that has the expansion already in it. So
I was glad they did it that way instead of just rehashing the first one without the
expansion. Yeah, I had to buy the expansion, you know.
Yeah. Then I played Salerno 43, and good game. Because of the map. Not a lot of maneuver.
No, there was in that there wasn't much of that. It's more of a,
yeah, it's very attritional.
There's mountains in the way, lots of mountains and hills in the way. Yeah.
Yep. And, well, that's the Italian campaign anyway. So
yeah.
Then I did get and played Traces of Victory from VUCA. Beautiful game. One of my favorite box covers too. Just looks really cool.
Yeah, I agree. I like the box cover.
Yeah.
Then lastly, okay, this one might surprise you. It's the last one, I promise.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is I played this Storm Above the Reich.
How did you like it?
Ooh.
I'm gonna sell it.
Oh really? No!
I tried it twice and just didn't care for it.
Okay.
And
have you tried the Skies Above Britain?
That one is a
completely different game.
That's what I thought. Yep. So I'm going to try that out. This one was, I don't know. It felt like I could see what the game was doing and it seemed neat, but I don't know. I felt like I didn't have as much agency as I wanted.
I also wonder, because that's the second one. That's the later war, if I remember right. The Skies Above the Reich is, I think that's the first half. So you do have, it's not as brutal because by the time you get to the Storm Above the Reich, they're more in line of stuff. So I think they're similar. I think they're similar in the aspect of how it is. Yeah. So maybe the agency might not change, but at least it's not as brutal. It's kind of like going from the hunters to the hunted.
Yeah. It's like all of a sudden all my planes started getting shot down, and I'm like, well, I didn't hit anything on the way. They hit me instead.
Yeah, Sky. I think the Skies. That's like the brutal. It's like brutal. That's the best way.
Dave, what do you mean? One of my YouTube channel links is broken. Is it
probably one of the ones that you shared earlier?
Ah, right. Okay.
So that's it on my stuff. So I
put them up.
It took so long. I had a lot happen. So
you bloody did, yes.
Yeah, it covers early 43 and onward. Yep. So yeah, that one's just bloody. It's brutal because by 43, early 43, they realized, matter of fact, as you go through Skies, you start seeing the evolution of how they the formations and stuff. So later on in the war, later on in even Skies, it's even more difficult. But you've got, in some cases, you have some experience then. So hopefully you've leveled up some of your characters, some of your pilots. So but Skies Above Britain, as Ruff says, is a totally different game. And I think it's more fun.
You even get planes flying backwards in that one.
Yeah. Ruff thought he'd get that in before somebody else.
Yeah, before some other swine did.
Yeah, I am looking forward to Skies Above Britain. Especially if I do like Skies a lot, then I might get the RAF game, and then you can combine them.
Good luck on that. I know Berticelli did that, but man.
That's like putting all the next war games together.
Well, usually when you do next war games together, you do it as a team and you have one person being one and another person. But yeah, they actually have put some stuff together. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things. So
I didn't know.
wow.
I didn't know you played the harmonica, Tony. That was what
Oh my God, that yawn hit me hard. Yeah,
Oh,
I was
sorry.
like, oh crap.
Are we boring you? Sorry.
No, far from it. I actually got some good. Well, let's see. According to my watch, did I get good sleep last night? Probably not.
Yeah, forlorn. I bet your loved ones hate you right now as you buy all the Christmas gifts they had planned on getting for you.
Oh yeah, that's I've done that before.
Well, when GMT had their like Black Friday sale, I would buy stuff and then I'd give part of it to my wife to give for me for Christmas because I was like, "There's no way she's going to get this, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it for her." And what's funny is by the time I actually got to Christmas, I had forgotten what I bought and gave her to give me. So it was a surprise because it was usually like early November by the time I got them. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, with me it was like I had all the P500 stuff I had for GMT just came at once.
Yeah,
for me.
Ruff knows all about that.
I do, yes, with a certain Panzer game, yes.
He got all of them. That what he ordered, he pre-ordered them.
No, that's the one.
And they all came.
The one with Italy and all the others, I cancelled just because money and also just nowhere to. You've seen this looks obscene. This is worse than Jesters, I'll tell you.
Ooh.
No, it is not. Nothing is.
Well,
no,
okay, but it's
don't even go there. That dude, I'm afraid. I'm waiting for him to like be missing and be one of those stories that the games had fallen down on him. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, no, it's getting there.
So I thought, Ruff, you had mentioned to me about that someone had reached out to you concerning that a certain other YouTuber had talked about their favorite or their top 10 Avalon Hill games. And they gave us an idea, which is an awesome idea to kind of go
Sam,
through.
by the way, thank you, Sam.
Yeah. Thank you, Sam, for looking through to see what our favorite old Avalon Hill games are. So I think it'd be fun to do that. So
yeah, I don't have the one Avalon Hill game left anymore. I played it and I was done with it. But I do have an older game that I played and I love and I want to play again. So that'll be fun. So one I have, one I don't have. So what I'm going to do is I'll pull it up. The one that I don't have, I'll pull it up and have a screenshot for you when we get to that point. So I think that'll be easier that way.
Okay.
Than trying to explain it. And I just bought both roamings, by the way. They had them on Noble Knight, so yeah.
Excellent.
When you told me Against the Odds was going out of print, I'm like, okay, I better go grab them now. So
what's that one?
The Rome Inc. The one.
Rome Inc. The magazine. Right, gotcha.
Yes,
sorry.
I do love me some Rome. I do love me some Rome. So, and it's solitaire, so I'm really good about that.
Sam, he did.
Yes, I got it too, Sam. I appreciate it. I'm really bad at responding to emails.
I am too.
We're all bad at responding to emails. We really are.
I'm so sorry.
I get hundreds a day. It's not just a do.
Yeah. My inbox gets full and then I miss things. So
Zilla Blitz did that, but he did an Avalon Hill. Well, we're not going to just do Avalon Hill. We're going to do our old games as it is. And honestly, I could probably pull out some remakes of some old games that have either been made better or actually just kept the same and just the graphics have
that might be a good thing to do. Yes.
Yep. So there's there's probably two. I don't have any. I'm going to ask you guys real quick. Do you guys have any SPI games?
Because
everybody talks about SPI and I'm like, I don't. I know Decision Games. I know. So I have RAF, which was originally SPI, if I remember. I could be wrong.
I've got that, which was originally.
Yeah, Decision Games, I think, has taken most of the SPI games. So
that's from Hexy, by the way. That's why I love Hexy. He sent me that.
I have 3 SPI games. The American Revolution, Atlantic Wall, and Dreadnought.
Okay. Yeah, so the Atlantic Wall was redone by Decision. So yeah,
hey, we got some. We can buy some beers.
I love it.
Thank you, Koi.
And don't be a jerk and say it was not you that did it. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's one YouTuber, like really big one, that's being charged like $20,000 because somebody like trolled him, gave him a whole bunch of super chats, and then disputed him and said that he didn't do them, and it ends up being like $10,000. Yeah.
Whoa.
So, yeah. Yep. It was nuts.
Our
I was
chat,
like, really?
No, you're talking about our chat here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing. I know you
know.
wouldn't do that. So
We have easily have the best chat in all of wargaming.
yes, 100%. So
we get the
but
most.
yeah, no, so because like
Yeah.
I'm thinking I don't have original SPI games, but I have SPI games that have been redone by Decision, because I know Decision did SPI, and I think Compass has done Avalon Hill, most of the Avalon Hill games. Yeah.
But I would have been surprised, Mike, if you hadn't had any SPI games. So
Mike has them all.
There is one SPI game I would love to have, but I am not going to be spending the crazy money for it. And that is SPI's War in Europe. Love to have that game. Looks really cool, but man, it goes for like $600.
Okay, let me take it. So what was that? War in Europe?
War in Europe.
you could. It's as Charles says, yeah, great games from the last. It is the last century. Good grief!
Oh, that's from 76. Are you talking about? Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Wow. Noble Knight has it for $340.
Go for it.
Actually, there's one for $49 on the Geek Market, and it's very good. And is that it?
Hey, Hexy.
Yeah, United States.
Hey,
yeah.
Hexy.
Hey, Hexy. Tim Zales has 600 plus games, but no SPI games. Oh, and RAF was actually
it's $50 just for the maps. And
just for the maps. Okay.
And it's not the original maps, it's the Decision 2nd edition maps.
So you want all the rest of them are over $100.
Oh yeah, like the big soapbox, which is like $450 for that one. Oh man.
They're silly money, aren't they?
To me, that's not worth it, because that's like just putting on your shelf for a decoration. Like,
have a look at eBay. Something might crop up.
I mean, you could probably do easier is download the image offline and then print your own box.
And they go, "You've got a great collection of old classic games there." You go, "I have."
Yes. only cost me $10.
Yeah, no, it was so RAF was West End Games, not SPI. I thought it was, but one. So but yeah.
I think I put that up for you, Hex. I can't remember. War in Europe.
Oh. Well.
I'm just kind of
35. Wow.
I'm just going through SPI, seeing if there's any.
Yes,
MZL 600, no SPI.
I've got
Campaign for North Africa is SPI.
I think they did the I think SPI did the soapbox the soapbox games. Yeah, Art of the Siege is SPI. I'm just going through SPI games and stuff like that. See, the Battle for Casino, which actually always looked good. The Battle for Germany, they redid that one. That was a Decision ones that's been redone that Kev loved. He thought that was really good.
Did you play that one?
No, not that one. No, I looked at it, but I was like, I don't know.
somewhere.
Ruff, are you lost?
No, I'm looking up. There we are.
No, the the games fell on top of them.
Well, looking for I think it's yes, I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it's there.
I've got it. Just got to try and get it.
Yes, exactly. Foxtrot. Print and don't play. It's CeeLo.
CeeLo.
Yeah, the campaign for North Africa. Yep, the Disney War. Yep, that's it.
That is funny when campaign for North Africa made its way into Big Bang Theory.
With, the prices just jacked. I mean, they were high anyways, but then they jacked up because people thought it was. Hey, I'm going to go get that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's virtually unplayable.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be 5 players per side. And you have to track all sorts of things, and it's just,
you have to get like the water for the pasta and all that sort of thing. And
yep, and the evaporation rate of the water in your canteens.
Yes,
you have to roll like 20 die to get your weather. 20 different die.
now this isn't okay. Cardboard Commander, interesting opinion.
What's he going
I haven't
about
played
now?
enough to know that to really have an opinion on that or not, but
yeah, I mean.
I think I am curious.
Oh, there's the Fall of Rome, SPI Fall of Rome. Is that one you've got?
I don't know.
I mean, this one, the Sealova, isn't a brilliant game, but got it for sentimental reasons. And I wonder, and it was very cheap. It was about $10.
I am curious about sort of what is the mystique, so to speak, of SPI? Like, why does SPI generate so much still attention?
I think it's nostalgia. I think
love and respect.
I think a lot of people that started in war games, that's what they had, especially
the timeline. Did SPI come before Avalon Hill and Victory Games?
I think they were right with each other. They were during the same time.
Yeah. Victory Games came after. That was sort of in the 80s.
Right. So yes,
because at least my experience of seeing people actually play kind of a lot of the bigger SPI games is that they're very good at the very beginning, and they have really interesting mechanics. But then the longer that you play it, it kind of breaks down because so many games came out so very quickly that they weren't very well play tested, at least is my understanding. And so the game kind of breaks the further you go into it. So like a War in Europe, like that game, very cool in the beginning, but it kind of ultimately starts falling apart as time goes on. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. At least that's my experience of watching things. And again, like I said, I haven't really played many SPI games. So, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
With the GMT of back in the day.
Yeah.
Hello.
SPI and Avalon Hill. Avalon Hill, a lot of other things too. They didn't just do war games, but I think SPI was mainly. All the games that I see. Yeah, they might be sci-fi war games, but they're war games. I'm just going through the list of SPI games on.
Here's something for Foxtrot Mike. Just saying, Ruffy will be mostly drinking a nice Pinot Noir from Chile.
Yeah, that's actually a good area. I like
there we go.
Wines too.
Okay.
So that deserves another lock and load.
Oh, lock and load. Now, speaking of Avalon Hill.
Yes, let's go through. Let's try Avalon Hill then.
Sure. You go ahead, Ruff.
Picked this up at the last PunchCon. It was for sale. It was unpunched.
Hey, Stuka Joe.
Stuka, get along to Foxtrot Mike's channel in Chile because you speak sort of the same lingo, I understand. Oh, did you share something, Tony? Was that gone?
Oh, yeah, when we get to it. Not yet.
All right, okay.
Yeah, but when we get to it.
I've seen it. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So they only wanted a few quid for it, and I tried to find him at the end of the day and came back on the Monday just before I was leaving before breakfast, and it'd gone. So I thought, he's taking it home. Goes into breakfast, and Dangerous Dave and the chap from the Cardboard Doobrys, James Buckley, I think. They're sitting at the table. And they come over, Ruff, come over here. Do you still want it? He said he's left it, so you can have it. So I picked it up, and it's
Flight Leader.
Flight Leader.
Cool cover.
Yeah. 1985.
Wow. Very cool.
So and it's unpunched. And the die, look, even the die is in there. Look. So yeah, that's my most recent acquisition, if you can call it that, for free.
I mean, my Avalon Hill games, I think entirely in my entire collection consist of. I'll pull open the giant box. Was someone sold this to me? The entire Avalon Hill GCACW collection. So all the games. I'd say probably I haven't got to many of them, but I'm most interested in On to Richmond. And there was one MMP that they did in the same style, Grant Takes Command, with a Rick Barber map for it, which is pretty cool. But I love GCACW, so that, and he also even sold me the 2 out of print skirmisher magazines as well that are hard to print as well. So I was shocked when my friend sold this to me, because he's like, I'm not going to play it. They're just sitting on my shelf, so you can have them. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy them.
And it was a good price.
It was a very good price. It's like $140 for the whole thing.
Blimey. I think you'd pay that for 1 or 2 of them.
Right, exactly.
I actually did have a couple of those, but I sold them off because I kind of got to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm not too big on the GCACW. It's not. I mean, it's a great system. It's fun. I just more of the tactical side of things, and more of the individual, because the battles don't really happen, and the way they battle, there's not much maneuvering. It's like, but it is a great system if you like operational level games. That's strategic level games.
And that's my jam.
That's his bread and butter, isn't it?
It is. Yep. I will say though, I am a little surprised in myself, and it's partly both of your fault, is that I've slowly moved more into the tactical world. So like I have 2 tactical Civil War games, the Bull Run Blind Swords and A Most Fearful Sacrifice, which I have played that one and I do like it. And so the more that I dip my toes into tactical things, I'm blaming both of you.
Good.
Well, so you went Civil War, and when it comes to tactical, I don't think it's as tactical as when you say tactical, people are thinking more like squads or lower.
Oh.
When it comes to tactical Civil War, it's the lowest you can really go is maybe companies. I think there's I have actually an Avalon Hill game, Devil's Den, which is actually Gettysburg, and that went down to companies.
Oh,
and that's really about you have the regiments and then the companies. I get irritated because they stopped at the 189th Pennsylvania and the 44th New York, which is my great-great-grandfather's regiment. They weren't on there, so I get a little annoyed with that. But pretty much, so your regiment or higher is, so you really, it is somewhat tactical, but it's probably more of a grand tactical because you're moving whole regiments, not individual units or whatever.
Now, to answer Dave's question, or excuse me, William's question, I believe Skirmisher is the one that comes with Burnside Takes Command.
Okay, because they redid it and packaged them all together. Yeah,
Dave, you're right. Skirmisher 2 can go for more than $140 alone. I remember
already.
I remember when my friend asked me, and I said, "How much do you want for it?" And he said, $140. And I said, "Are you sure?"
Hold on. You've woken him up.
Actually,
I remember when he told me this, I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because I did all the pricing of this all online. You could get a heck of a lot more money for all this if you sold it online. He goes, "Nope, I want to get it to you. That's my price." Like, okay, fine, I'll buy it.
No kidding. I couldn't pass that up either. So the game that I have for AH was the first game I put on my channel. Ruff, you can click up my shared screen now.
Oh, righto.
And of course, Compass remade it. I thought I had the remake, but I think I got rid of it because it was 2 maps. But it's Fortress Europa.
Oh, yes.
It was my first one. I made a bunch of mistakes on it, but I really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun. It was really my first. I remember I got it from eBay for $10. So, and honestly, they didn't do too much with the new one other than make the counters bigger and made it 2 maps and upgraded this stuff. Yeah.
I want this game.
Really?
Yes, because it's the whole Western Front.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. And you can actually choose where you make your landings at too.
Yes.
You could do the typical Normandy, or you can try the soft underbelly.
Yes.
So yeah, it is really I mean, the maps, the problem with the maps, and this is kind of a nice view of the maps, is that they were 3 hard mounted maps that you put together. It was bad because you'd bump one, and as you can see,
Oh.
some of the hexes here, some of the hexes, like the board went right across the hex, and
Ugh.
so that was the only issue I had with that.
Now, the cool news you might not know is so the Compass redo, so that's currently now out of print, but Compass is redoing it again. So in the newer edition that just went out of print, that was, like you said, bigger counters, bigger map. It was a paper map. Now they're doing is they're redoing it so that it's now a mounted map, and they're putting the counters down back to half-inch so that it's sort of like kind of the original.
Oh, then
like,
I'll pick that up.
style.
If they're redoing it that way, I'll pick it up just to have in my collection.
Yeah,
Because I got rid of that one. And honestly, it looks like War and Peace. Yes, it was that same time, same period, the original War and Peace, which I had, and then I tried to sell it, nobody wanted it, so it went in the recycling bin.
Oh,
I mean, I've played the original. I like the original War and Peace, but I do like the newer ones that are
The
out
newer
now.
one, I wouldn't. Like if I got it, I'd get the newer one. The counters are better. Everything's pretty was better with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So and I know AH, I started going through looking for a lot of their stuff, but now they're getting redone, and I'm kind of like, I really, I like the better quality counters. I like the better quality maps, the better images. But I do know for this time period, that was really something. They did a lot at that point. So yeah.
Well, because I mean, I'm just even looking at pictures of older games. I know there was a lot of concerns of like making sure that the print on the counters was clear and it was centered. That was a
and
lot.
also they did my favorite color combination: red counters with black lettering.
Right.
Oh man.
I mean, it's not that long ago, and it's like leaps and bounds have happened.
Yeah.
And historic wings, you're right. We can't judge the pioneers of hex encounters by modern standards. We certainly can't.
No, and nor would I. I just like the old ones. So I can appreciate what
technology. Limited by.
Yeah, I can appreciate the shoulders that war games are put on nowadays. Yep.
Especially when I think a lot of people like the old Redmond Simonson maps, where essentially there's 3-4 colors.
That's all they could print. That's all they could print. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times, I'll be honest with you, they are the most functional maps out there. Some of the new maps actually have more problems because they're trying to get too fancy with the graphics.
Yep.
Than anything.
It's too pretty to play on.
Yeah.
I'd get that. Yes, I'd get that
too. But one of the issues with, I think the problem with the Wick Barber maps, and God, they're beautiful and their artworks. And I know I'm going to get crap for this, but they're hard to play sometimes because you don't always see the changes in elevation as easily. It's not as, in some of the cases, it's not. I actually, the more I've played with them, your eyes kind of get adjusted and you pick it up. But they do look better on the larger, Magnificent Sacrifice.
Of Most Fearful Sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's bigger hexes, and I love that. It's everything's clear and everything's like that. But the guy who's kind of taken over for him with the maps that have an ode to him, actually, I like those because they've got that ode, that kind of colored pencil look to it, but they're a little bit more delineated, and you can kind of see the details a little bit better. But the more I've played on, because Long Street Attacks is a Rick Barber map, and the more I've played on it, the more I'm picking it up. So yeah.
Oh, it's interesting, Sark. Most Fearful Sacrifice's problem with line of sight. Interesting.
I can't comment. I've not played it, so
I have it. I just haven't busted it out yet. Honestly.
Yeah, I
saw
think category. I think that's it. It's they're plain, simple, but they're nostalgic. I think that's for old.
That's where the SPI comes in. Is yeah, they're not the best games, but there's a nostalgia to them. It's like when we watch movies from our teenage years. I'm like, why did I like this again? I'm like, I'll watch it. Now I can't say now Wayne's World on the other hand, that's still classic, but there's some other ones I'm like, now why did I like this again? Why was I quoting this for years when I was a teenager? So I think some of it's nostalgia, and as soon as you break them back out to play them, you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I remember this now.
I mean, that's kind of like even with some old computer games that I really loved as a kid, and I've pulled them out and put the disc in and started it up, and I'm like, okay, I don't know why I love this one. This is terrible.
But yeah, so I think that's some of it, and so like I will get the redo of Fortress Europa if they're going back to a single map and then shrinking the counters a little bit, because I did have fun with that. It was actually a really good experience I had.
Yeah,
I just knew I was never going to play it for that channel for that. I was never going to play it again in that format. And actually, I recycled that one as well. Again, nobody wanted it, so I was like, I'm not going to have it just stored here. So I'll recycle it. And then I actually sold the remake that Compass, because I was like, it's 2 maps. I don't have room for freaking 2 maps.
That's the problem.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, I did sell that one. I didn't throw that one away. That one got sold pretty easily.
Mike's got so many of the blooming things.
That's an interesting concept there. An entire year of SPI for 2026. That would be
you get bored with it, Mike. We're like most of us. We're like, oh, I need something different. Even with SPI though, you can go anywhere from ancients to modern or future. Well, it's nowadays tactics, but back then it was future.
Koi says no.
There is one SPI game that looked interesting to me, and my understanding is it's just broken. Like the whole thing's just broken, but the concept's really cool. Global War, it's called, and it's the whole world, but it's all of World War II. And so you get sort of this larger scale of looking at the entire World War II as a global conflict rather than just a Europe map and a Pacific map and things like that. So you have to deal with like commerce raiding in the South Atlantic, like the Graf Spee was down there, or sending submarines down there, or things like that, or having to worry about the British Empire and the connections to the rest of the empire by sea. But my understanding is that game's completely broken, that it doesn't really work, but the concept seemed really neat.
The one SPI game that I'd be interested in, I think Meandering Mike did, or I know Callus Mar, which is another YouTuber, and then why can't I think of his name? He does a stream of conscious games. He just plays and records as he goes through, and he's a
Callendale.
Yeah, Callisdale. Yeah, Callisdale. Is rough. I put it up on the screen. I shared it with you.
I was waiting for you to tell me.
Yep, go for it. Empires of the Middle Ages.
Oh,
yeah, that one.
This one looked really fun to me, and I think Meandering Mike did it, but it looks really good.
That looks really cool
because there's cards involved, and you can bring empires up and down. You got Saladin up there, so that was one of them. Yeah, it just looks Robert the Bruce. Even you got Robert the Bruce, so you have the Scots.
I still remember, Tony, you maybe remember, I still remember when I was in high school, I had a history teacher that called him Saladin.
Oh, no. Sounds like an ointment.
Oh, Mike.
Look who's in the chat. We haven't seen him for a while. Blast Pop!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Blast Pop.
War is broken. Playtester said the game with... Playtesters played the game with their own rules and didn't tell oh, God.
Well, there you go.
Oh, man. That's funny.
But no, that one, to me, the Empires of the Middle Ages is one that looks really like... And it's not too bad price-wise. Noble Knight has it for $125.
Well, because Decision redid it.
Oh, they did do that, didn't they?
Yes, there is
Yeah.
an SPI version which doesn't. It's kind of ugly. That's
Okay.
my opinion.
So this is the Decision.
version looks very
This
nice.
must have been the Decision version.
Callendale did a playthrough with the Decision.
Okay.
Version.
It just looks really interesting to me, that time period in Kings and Empires, and looks really, really cool because you can bring empires up and down as you go through. You can basically, as a player, use them up and then bring up and collapse them and then bring up another.
Oh, they re-destroyed it. Okay.
Which one did they re-destroy?
Empires of the Middle Ages.
Oh. Why am I not surprised?
I will say they have gotten better over the last few years.
Decision, that is, redoing this stuff
has gotten better.
Have you seen Kev's Desert Fox video?
Oh yes.
He just went to he god,
that game. I thought.
Oh, he did. That was his favorite game ever.
Yep. His favorite game. So and it's and I get where Kev comes from and stuff like that. But yeah, man, he's like, this is not good.
And it's good that someone like that tells it, as it is. That's why I don't do reviews. A, because I don't play them enough, and B, I wouldn't like the hate mail. But anyway. But no, I don't do them basically because I don't play them enough. If I just played,
I think it was funny because you guys know I've railed on Rock of the Marne.
Yeah,
I've railed on that game, and then I was watching Hexy and them talk about it, and they're like, "Yeah, it is a slog." Now, once you get through the slog, it's really good.
Tony's favorite game.
I think the beginning bit's all right, and the end bit's all right. It's just it's a bit like Lord.
Sucks the life out of you.
It's a bit like Lord of the Rings.
Replay it just to see if I feel the same way. Like, you know what I mean? It's just I almost feel like I need to replay it because I had such a slog.
Hey,
and
Mark.
Now going into it, that I know that. It might actually be pretty fun to actually play again since I know that going in. Hey, this is going to be a slog. Maybe I can do something differently than I did. But
it's a bit like when I read Lord of the Rings. The slog bit in the middle, the big battles are like, come on, That's
I've always thought that the Lord of the Rings was a history book more than a fictional novel. Like if you treat it as a history book, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
A narrative history is the best way I can describe it.
I
enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, but it is dry like a history book in some places.
I'm only half joking. Don't kill me.
Oh no, I agree with you. There is a slog in there. The battles part, I don't know about that, Rough.
Well, we are 5 minutes after an hour in. This has just gone by so fast. So, Ruff, would you like to share what happened
today?
Not,
but
shut it.
Most of
actually, you'll be pleased to know there's not a lot.
Yeah, because he's loath to talk about us this week.
I can't help it if that stuff doesn't happen until the bloody late 18th century. I can't help that. Lock and load, by the way.
Lock and load.
It's not my fault, is it? Anyway, let's have a look what happened. Not a lot, to be honest. A lot of it does concern you guys. Because the first thing I got up, there's no ancient stuff. Well, there was, but nobody had heard of it.
Sad.
Not even you, Nate. 1776. During the American Revolutionary War, the Battle of Fort Cumberland, Nova Scotia, comes to an end with the arrival of British reinforcements. And then whiz forward to your other big conflict there, 1863 American Civil War. Union forces under General Ambrose Burnside successfully defend Knoxville, Tennessee, from an attack by Confederate forces under General James Longstreet in the Battle of Fort Sanders during the siege of Knoxville. And a year after, in the American Civil War, the Confederate Army of Tennessee misses an opportunity to crush the Union Army of the Ohio in the Battle of Spring Hill during the Franklin-Nashville campaign. And then 1907, British nurse Florence Nightingale, aged 87 in 1907, was presented with the Order of Merit by Edward VII for her work tending the wounded during the Crimean War. And then whizzing right forward to the Second World War, 1940, the city of Liverpool endured nearly 8 hours of non-stop bombing, which left, unfortunately, 166 people dead and 2,000 people homeless. At the time, Prime Minister Winston Churchill described the tragedy as the single worst civilian incident of the war. 1943. Back to you guys. The Essex class, that's the county I live in, the Essex class aircraft carrier USS Hornet is commissioned. But today she is a floating museum docked in San Francisco Bay at the former Naval Air Station, NAS Alameda. I think it's not an NAS anymore. I think it's just a museum, I believe. 1944. Albania is liberated by the partisans. And then back to you guys, 1944, the US Navy submarine USS Archerfish torpedoes and sinks the Japanese aircraft carrier Shinano, southeast of Shingu, Japan. And 1944, kamikaze planes damaged the battleship USS Maryland and a destroyer in Leyte Gulf. 1944. It's all you guys. You can't moan. 1944. 29 B-29s conduct the first night incendiary raid against Japan, attacking industrial areas in Tokyo and destroying an estimated 0.1 square mile of the city. And lastly, another one for you to finish on. Nice one to finish on. 1945. A U.S. Army Sikorsky R-5 helicopter, weird-looking thing, off the coast of Fairfield, Connecticut, makes the first air-sea rescue using a rescue hoist, where they come down and go and get you and come back up again. I told you, not much going on. You got to blame your Thanksgiving for that. Everything was put on hold there, on pause.
Okay, nice. Well, Ruff, I have some books to show everybody, but I picked them specifically thinking of Ruff. I thought he would really enjoy these. So the first book, they're kind of two different eras, so they're not in the same thing.
So I just got to put that up from your fellow thingy.
Ancient by
that is ancient by American standards.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Is the first book is this one. In the Hour of Victory, the Royal Navy at War in the Age of Nelson, by Sam Willett.
Oh, bless him.
Mm-hmm.
Ships, I see no ships.
Always love this topic in particular. So it's not that big either. So
You've cost me a couple of books on him anyway.
there you go. Excellent. So, and of course, because when you get one of these type of books where it's mostly just words, but then you get the odd section of pictures in the middle of the book. It
lifts you.
Yeah. It's like, oh, look, there's pictures. Yeah. Oh, back to words again.
I don't mind as long as the words are written in a sort of page turning way rather than a dry sort of
narrative.
I mean, it's about the Age of Nelson. How could it not be a page
turner?
Well,
some people can ruin it, but there you go. But nice, looks good.
The second one is this one is it's interesting. I remember seeing it and I thought, I have never seen really any books on this. It's a hypothetical, but it's a hypothetical based on historical documents of what could have been. And this one's called The Last Ditch, Britain's Secret Resistance and the Nazi Invasion Plans for Operation Sea Lion. So what if the Germans got across the channel? What were the British plans to defend the islands?
To the death. Even grandmas would have come out. Grandmas with rolling pins.
So this one is fascinating book of looking at specifically that time period, 1940, the summer and fall of 1940, of what could have been and what the plans were. And I believe, there's for instance, actual drawings of what they would have done in streets, and what they would have done with like telephone poles and wires and things like that, and looking at official documents that were put together.
We would have thrown cats at them. We'd have done anything.
So yeah, it's an interesting book. It is obviously it's a hypothetical, but it's sort of a grounded hypothetical in what was the plans that were actually there, and plans that were afoot for it. So
I know he lost interest in it, but if it had happened in the initial push, and the Battle of Britain had gone a different way and all that sort of thing, then and he didn't have his eyes turning east and getting fed up with us, it might have been a different story. Might be talking, German. I don't know. No, we would have. No.
You have a monarch from a German family.
Yeah,
so.
I know. We don't mention that.
That's what actually wasn't one of the royal families. Weren't they a Nazi spy? Wasn't there like a female?
Edward, yes, not a Nazi spy. He was very sympathetic, some say, to the regime over there. He went over and visited and met that Austrian painter, and
Edward VIII.
Yes, yeah, our only king that has abdicated for the love of an American woman. So
that's probably a good thing.
I completely agree, Paul. First line of defense is the British cuisine.
You cheeky arsehole. You've made me swear, Paul.
Yes, Sark, it does actually. This does go with the GMT game I picked up on that, called Britain Stands Alone. It's an older game from, I think it's 93, I think. Fascinating game though. 94, excuse me. But yeah. So yeah, that's my little segment there.
There was one game that came true.
Oh, interesting.
The old Blackhead
Storm,
Schwarzkopf, yeah. I'm just trying to look through the Oh yeah. They've all got German heritage. That's why.
And honestly, depending on when it was, things weren't so
like. No, of course, no. We had German students. They loved coming here. We had all this stuff, in the 30s, early 30s.
Yes, versus Panzers. This seems fair.
Next,
we don't care. We don't care.
Next expansion for Tank Duel: Cats versus Panzer.
Yes.
Actually, if you probably got a cat inside a tank, it probably would do some serious damage.
We'd have thrown old boots, everything at them. We wouldn't have given in. As he said, we would fight them on the beaches, fight them in the streets. Good grief. We gave him the wibbly wobblies. That's what we did.
So, Tony, do you have anything to share?
Yeah, pop up the so I wanted to talk about the Secession 1861, the new game I just got from Fortress Games. Absolutely phenomenal quality. That's a hard mounted map, a hard mounted board. It's kind of States of Siege-esque.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So you're trying to get you play the South, and you're trying to get up to Washington, up here. And you're trying to keep Washington from getting to this point where you lose. But there's also things like the blockade you have to worry about, abolition you have to worry about, and the Northern Home Front. So there's a bunch of different things. It's a card system, so you kind of draw the cards. They move different ways, and you actually can battle. So it's actually pretty cool on a couple different things. I'm still working through the rules because I just got this yesterday. But currently, they still have them because it just came out, and it's only $69. And it comes with everything. This is probably the best quality that Bob's ever put out so far. He's done so good with his games.
Bob, is it? Oh, I see. Right, go on.
Yep, I'm going to drop names. I have contact with him, so yep. I'm not hiding that. But if you notice, even the counters, and I'll switch back to this one. They're actually pre-rounded, so you don't even have to clip them. You can just
nice.
cut and go. So I will be playing this over the next couple weeks and really beating it. Yes, it's solo. It's all solo. It's only solo. How long are the rules? Give me a second here. I have them right here. The rules themselves are 4 pages.
Blimey.
Wow.
Even I could read them.
Yeah. it's so think of it as a very like Estates of Siege. You flip a card, seeing certain things
It must have
activated.
misheard you, Tony.
What? Oh yeah, the 12 is the 12 pages actually gives you more like notes about different, like when certain events happen, what to do. And a few more details. He calls them the game details. So
But
like
the
the
actual rules are only 4, yeah?
Yep. As for actual rules, it's only 4. There is a battles rule, but it's more of a flow chart. So when you do the battles, you just follow the flow chart. So he's gotten better and better at a lot of the rules and stuff. And you can actually go up, and if you go like, so there's actually a battles board right here. There's the rules. These are the counters.
Nice and simple. Good.
Yeah, it's a 3 out of 5 complexity. Like $69, but there's email, contact us, including rules questions, and he's very quick about getting back to you too. So Bob supports his stuff very well. As a designer, I can't help.
They should, as they should.
Yes.
Yep.
Especially a solitaire game, when you have questions, it's not like you're actually like doing it. But I'm going to dig into this, and so next time we get together, I'll have a good
Well, there's plenty there, so go and get your copy.
Yep. Well, there was 369 when I first looked, but now there's 368. So
they've been buying it while we've been talking.
Yeah, I'm always good for giving these young or new people in there. So yep, I always like to do a lot of the independent things. Oh, and I think they're printed in the U.S. too. So for those of you that are really, I think he prints them here in the U.S.
Can't get hold of them over here, I don't think. So
it actually has. We ship worldwide, Ruff. It says.
Oh, he does. He's changed his tune because he's.
I think he does the shipping now instead of Amazon.
Right.
So I don't know how much it would be. But you can always email them and find out.
I will check because I want to play those.
The air ones.
Yes.
The 20th Air Force and the 8th Air Force. Yeah. Great games.
What did you think of? You liked them a lot?
Oh, I loved all.
He loves it.
So I've played all 4 of them. I've played the 20th Air Force, 8th Air Force, Save Afghanistan, and Save South Vietnam. They are fun. They are good. I won the 20th Air Force, surprisingly, because even Bob was like, man, you started off really bad. Like there were some bad rolls that I had, but I squeaked by. The Save Afghanistan and Save South Vietnam, you're playing the losing side. So you play as the Russians and you play as the Americans. And so, yeah, that's just tough. Like any good solo game, you're not going to win most of the times. But I thought it was really, really cool. I thought they were fun. They were engaging. You felt the tension as it. The 8th Air Force, I did lose that one. But it's only because I took some extra risks I probably didn't need to.
Sure.
Because there's kind of a give and go on that. And the 20th, you're just bombing the hell out of Japan as fast as possible, and you just don't want to run out of time, basically. So, and you do have to develop. You don't start off with nuclear weapons. You actually have to build up to the atomic bomb. I never got to that, actually. I beat it before I got to that, but I had some really good luck on some rolls once some rules got cleared up for me. So I really have loved all 4 of those. That's why there's another one that came out too. It's called the Armada, but if I remember right, this is not that solo.
One. Okay.
Yeah, did those solo ones like Afghanistan or something, or
Save Afghanistan is solo. Save South Vietnam is solo. All of them are solo except for the Armada, which is a 4 or 5 solo. But I'm just like,
nah, Bob, stop it. Keep with the solo.
I think he's got some other stuff that he's developing too. So I'm kind of excited about it. So
that actually reminds me that there is an old SPI game called Armada on the Spanish Armada that my understanding is it's broken as well. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's one of the worst games.
Yeah, I'd love to have a cool game on the Spanish Armada. That would be neat because it's a fascinating topic.
Yes, and we gave them short change there as well, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, mostly the weather.
You may think that. But that's also one of the reasons I understand that a lot of the Armada ships were shipwrecked off of Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the Irish, they're being Celts, they're sort of very fair skinned, blue eyed, ginger, blonde, strawberry blonde. That's why, evidently, there are a lot of people in Ireland now with dark hair, brown eyes. It's because of the shipwrecked Spanish sailors coming ashore and after a while integrating with the local population.
Just like the Hessians did here in the United States.
Yeah,
they integrated in after the revolution because they're like, hey, we don't want to go back to a king or a noble.
We like it here. It's sunny. Going back to Germany. Yeah, it's always raining.
Oh, Meander and Mike, SPI Armada, they fixed it with the second edition. Or Greg fixed it with fixed the rules. Okay. Yeah, Sark mentioned earlier. Yeah, speaking of games going out of print quickly.
Oh yes, he said
Hubris had disappeared pretty quickly. I was thankful myself that because I had P500 and it didn't come, and so I emailed GMT and they responded very quickly and was like, "Oh, we're really sorry, we missed it. We'll send it to you." So I was glad to get it because I think one of the reasons that it went out is there's not a lot of games on the topic of the Hellenistic kingdoms, the Diadochi, on the ancient world. And plus I think the artwork does look really good for this game. And it looks interesting. So I did surprise me that it went out quickly.
That's a big box too.
Yeah. Mounted map, and it's got
going more to the 3.5, 4-inch boxes now for just about everything.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind if they do that, so you don't get any lid lift.
Yeah.
So you can put it back in the box. Nemesis Retaliation, I've got a weeny bit of lid lift. It drives me crazy. Anyway.
Well, now
are we talking about Avalon Hill? Are we finished with that?
Well, Avalon Hill. What's another? We've talked about Avalon Hill. We talked about SPI, but the other one is Victory Games.
No, I just want to show that one.
Okay. Oh yeah, Brides and Falls of Third Reich. Yep. That one I've heard stands the test of time. Actually, I haven't heard anything negative about it or anything like that. It seems to stand the test of time.
Three editions. Oh, I'm not sure which one's the best. I've got the third edition. It's got revised map books, rules, and scenario charts. Not sure if that's the best one, but that's the one I've got, the third edition. But yeah, it's there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. There is a lot.
But good good solo.
Highly complex, but good solo.
Ish.
Yep. Well, so the one that I want to talk about for Victory Games is Mosby's Raiders. I had so much fun with this. This is a solo only game. It was a blast. It's one of those things that didn't have too much of a problem winning, but I do know that I've talked to some people and have read some session reports that it goes tits up real fast. It can go all of a sudden. It just doesn't show up. But so that's that. But what's interesting is that Victory Games there's actually two that I'm thinking of, but one I know was originally a Victor game, which was Vietnam 65-75.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've been told,
I can see that still in shrink wrap because it's not very solo friendly.
Mm-mm.
That's true. But I was talking to Mitch and Ralph, which I know both of them.
Mitch is the one that redeveloped that one, didn't he?
Yes, they developed it.
Dropped again.
Yeah, I
know. But apparently Nick told him not to really change the rules, maybe clean up a few things, but the rules are pretty much the same. And from what I've heard, basically it's the artwork and everything like that that's really been updated on this.
Well, that's not what Mitch told me. He said I told him to go and do what I like with it. No, I'm joking.
But the other one, Victory Games, is the Civil War, which GMT, the Civil War, is based off of. But I've heard people like the original Victory Games
That's
Civil
the
War.
Mark Simonich.
Yeah,
Well,
GMT version.
the Simonich one is not the same.
No, but it's based off of.
It's
that
in a
one.
similar family.
Yeah.
Yeah. There,
I got it place here. Where did it? I don't even know where it went. I've got it. Yeah, that's right. Over there, still in shrink. I don't need to pull it out.
Revolution Games is actually redoing Victory Games Civil War.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, right.
I'll buy that. Anything from Revolution. I like Revolution's one of those companies I've really enjoyed. I think they do great stuff.
Their maps and counters are good. I mean, I've only got the one game from Revolution, which is Kernstown, which we're going to have a play in the future.
Yeah.
And the rules are all black. They're like 1980 rules. They're all like lots of writing, black and white, not many pictures. But you say they've improved a lot since then, Tony.
Yeah.
You're not convincing.
I don't care about the colors and stuff in the
rules. You know,
rules are clear. Once you learn the system,
it's like, oh, gee, yeah, the rules are clear in Third Reich, but have you seen it looks?
It's just solid wall of text.
I will be honest with you, it is not the most.
It looks like that.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Right,
except for it's bigger. The print's bigger. The print is bigger. And you can also download a PDF of it too, so you can make all the notes on it and keep the actual rules pretty clear. There is some images on it because they do help you. They've got the counters, what the counter does, and everything like that. What they look like. But yeah.
I thought.
See, I heard the Fleet series is going through Compass though, so
I thought it was Compass as well.
Yes,
unless Sark knows something different.
That. GMT is not. No, it's still. My understanding is still Compass, and it is a long way off.
Oh, I know, because they take a long time. Which is
they're trying to, I think, combine a couple of them or something like that. So
I'm glad I've got that.
Now, my favorite Victory Games one. I shared my screen, Ruff. So
hold on. Sorry, I'm wheeling backwards and forwards. I'm working hard here.
My favorite one that I got and played and. Pacific War.
Really? Not the new
that's the one that was redone by GMT, right?
Correct. Yes. So I sold my Victory Games one to a friend, and I kept my GMT one. But
you've got that right.
Yeah, when they announced the GMT version, I went and bought the old Victory Games one to play that and to get kind of used to the game before the GMT version showed up. And good game. Really, really like it. And I mean, even for like, the art style, I thought everything looked clear. And
yeah, I like the colors. I actually do like the colors on that. Yeah,
I thought I think like the way that the fleets look and everything look really neat, and just it's cool. I mean, you could see kind of the back in the day, kind of, dark blue with the black text. But still, it worked really well, and it was a very good Victory Games game. So, that was my favorite one.
I do have that, and that's going to be played one day, maybe before, because as I say, I can't do much videoing because of what's going on with Mrs. R's work and things. So I'm going to try and pile through some games just so I can get them up here a little bit. So when I can go back to videoing, I'm not going to make quite as many mistakes.
Oh, Nerd just said he just learned how to play it. Nice. At the GMT weekend at the warehouse. Very cool.
Yeah,
that was also the one where Nerd actually, I think, killed everybody in Nemesis because
he did. You see, it's a semi-cooperative game, so you pretend to be all like lovey-dovey and friendly, and then suddenly you escape and blow up the facility along with everybody else, sort of thing. And I think Nerdy did something similar.
Everybody was gonna leave him, so he blew up or somebody else blew up the base for yeah.
Great game. Sorry,
it was a great time. Yeah, I died. So yeah.
And we decided
I was doing fine, and then all of a sudden I got Sears. The Queen. I woke up the Queen.
Yeah. And there she was in your room, and oh dear. But yeah, I mean, we could have continued. Mike said, should we continue? But also, no, because you died, and there's no coming back. It's one of those games when you die, you don't respawn. So we're just going to play it again.
Oh, Nerd won, and they blew up the ship, so he could not win.
Oh, they got it in for you, right?
Now, Ruff, I bet I can guess your favorite Victory Games game.
Well, you probably can. And you're going to give it a go?
Tokyo Express.
Shown it many times. Yes, it is one of the archetypal solo games when solo games were not a lot of them. I mean, you got Ambush, of course.
I have that one as well.
Which Ambush or this one?
Peloponnesian War that Tony's just sharing.
Sorry. All right, I'll put this back.
Was that originally a?
So, well, I did have a question for you, Ruff.
Yeah.
So, how hard of a solo game is Tokyo Express, though? Like, do you get killed easily? Like, a lot of solo games are kind of set artificially harder because, it's a solo game. So,
it's random.
Oh.
So every time you play it, the Japanese ships that are coming across, and it depends what scenario you're playing. They can be like a supply scenario for the guys on Guadalcanal and all that sort of thing. So it depends what they're doing. The standard rules pretty simple, and you can only play the scenario for that. So it's a great way to learn the system. But once you get into the easy game, the standard game is the one where you're picking stuff out. You don't know what it is until you spot it and you see what it is. You look it up and see what it is. So
okay.
It could go, as we say over here, Pete Tong, very quick, or you might be lucky. You might spot them. It depends.
So it can go
torpedoes. Their torpedoes are slightly better, and it's lots going. It's a great game. Great game. Lots going on though. Not for the faint-hearted. It's quite chunky.
So Sark, yeah, you mentioned Peloponnesian War. Tony and I have it. Tony, have you played it?
No, I haven't. I do want to get it to the table because it looks fun. Because it's one of those solo games that if you do too well as one side, you have to take over the other side. Yep. So that's losing. So I'm kind of interested to see how it plays out. So I know that's the new version, and that actually has a 2-player version on it too as well.
Yep, I have the GMT version. I played it. It's okay.
That's the impression I get. It's okay.
On my sell pile.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't still shrink wrapped. I actually bought that one. Somebody was offloading their copy. It's just that shiny of a box. Yeah, it's just that shiny of a box.
It's got a DVG sort of look to it.
Yeah. Actually, I've noticed a lot of the GMT games are looking like that now.
Yes.
Matter of fact, that's the way with the Cessation. It looks like it's
very
so shiny.
Yeah, the Super Shine version. Yes.
Yep.
Does it have?
Unfortunately, I will be honest with you. Unfortunately, the map is this shiny too. That's the only one downside. It's got some serious glare to it. So I'm gonna have to play. If I film it, I'm gonna have to play that one. I'm gonna have to figure out lighting. Oh yeah, the Korean War. Yep, which of course Compass redid that one. So
yeah, and Kev again had some things to say about that, but misaligned counters, and it's a bigger map, so you need more room.
They're doing a redo of that.
A redo of the redo, yeah.
Yes.
Right. They're back down to one map.
They're shrinking it back down to what the original size of the original game was. 2 maps, half-inch counters.
Maps, yeah.
Yep. Instead of 4 maps, which nobody could fit 4 maps on a regular table.
Well, Kev can, because he's got he's got a dungeon. Games dungeon. So.
True, Sark. Yes, Peloponnesian War does play very different to anything else. Yes, very, very, very much. It's just maybe it's a little too different for me. I don't know. It didn't feel like I was fighting the Peloponnesian War.
It didn't, again, even if I didn't know the detailed history of the game, it didn't seem, it didn't grab me grape nuts. So
yeah, it didn't grab me.
Yeah.
Because
not that it's not a bad game. It's just didn't. That's why games are great, because they appeal to different people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Fascinating time period, though. Fascinating history, for sure.
Is there a better game of that period?
I think that's where.
No.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Heracles comes involved. I think this is probably a little bit more because it's got because there's a lot of political intrigue and stuff like that. I think that's
a very crunchy game.
Yeah,
I've played the solo and I did like it, but I would like to play it 4 players because where each one takes the side. Because I think
I think it's designed to have that interaction and crunch it and
because you're on the same side as somebody, but you're also you kind of have a different a goal agenda or whatever.
A bit like Nemesis, yes.
Yeah. So I mean, you have the demagogues and the aristocrats in Athens, and then you have the Euripides and the Aegeid in Sparta. So yeah, definitely. I think this is the and this is Herman, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's in the Great Statesman series with Churchill and Congress of Vienna.
Yeah.
And
again, I've not played those. They haven't quite done. I've played. We've played. What do we call? What's the one we played? The
we played the Versailles Treaty,
and I quite enjoyed that. To be honest,
I did too. I was trying to get us to play it again, but I never got around to it. Life happened. Because I know, Nate, you said yes. Ruff, you said yes. Blue Tweezers even said yes. And just...
do you know what? I've got to contact Blue. I've not heard a while from him, so I hope everything's tickety-boo there.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay.
Man. Knows a busy man, but, Oh, Stuart, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Hey, yep.
I
tell you what, you've got 20... You know what's coming up in 3 weeks? We've got Crimble coming up, Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
What are we expecting to get? And what are you hoping to get?
Hoping to get
because we're going to do another one nearer Christmas. I don't know when that period, but you would have put your orders in. You would have got your stuff by then. So now might be a good time to have a think. What are you thinking of, Nate? What do you want?
What do I want?
Oh, as a prezi, if Mum, Dad said, or what do you want?
Most of the time, let's put it this
way.
It's
awkward. Isn't it?
Let's put it this way. Every year, my family asks me, because in our family, there is no pretense of guessing what someone wants. It's just even as kids, it was, we'd go to the store, and I was a little kid, we go to Toys R Us. What do you want for Christmas?
I want that. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. And we knew as kids, not to be extravagant or anything like that, because we were relatively we were pretty poor.
But at least you get what you want. It's when they pick for you. It's problems.
Because my dad never got anything that he wanted when he grew up. So he wanted to make sure that his kids got what they wanted.
And he did the same to you guys as well. He said.
Yeah. So, so I remember I'll take that Lego set, and back in the day, we'd have to, watch it go on layaway for a while. But yeah, so, or later on, he would buy it right there in November, but then you couldn't play with it.
No,
until
you get excited because you got something you want.
Exactly. So, but every year I get asked, what do I want? And every year, I don't know.
I'm here. I'll just answer Bum. It's great calling him Bum and short. Yeah, Bum. I explained earlier on in the thing, because of what's happening getting near Christmas, things are starting to, the tables and being needed, and the missus is doing a course, an apprenticeship in something or other she does. I should pretend to be interested, but yes, it's something good, and she's doing lots of Zoom calls and conferences, so I can't be there rolling dice and chatting away and swearing when it doesn't go very well. But once that's over, I shall be back. Don't worry. It's just this time we're doing lots of live stuff. So
we're doing quite. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do that a little bit more. The only the only thing I was going to say is the 2 Saturdays before Christmas, I have tournaments that I have to be at for bowling. We have bowling tournaments on those 2 Saturdays. So we'll talk. Maybe we'll just do a different day. And
We'll
then go from
sort
there.
something out because I'm pretty easy, as you know now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty easy. So you're saying you're most difficult. We're all difficult to buy for because of our niche sort of interests.
Yep.
Well, yeah, and I usually don't ask for that stuff unless like I said, with the GMT sales, I'd buy it and then hand it to my wife. And by the time I got it, I would forget that I actually ordered it. And I'm like,
but the thing is, that's great. That's great, Tony. But you've bought it.
Yeah, it makes sure it happens. Like half the time, Karen comes up to me, she's like, "Here, you got me this. Here, you got me this." So it kind of worked out that way. We have fun with that. Both me and Karen do. It's more fun. It's more fun about the kids and watching their eyes and watching them open up stuff.
The problem with us, they've got this bloody secret Santa thing that the family do. And you get a certain amount of money, and one of the people in the family have to. You are the person you've got to buy. You know, you told who you got to buy. There's an app and everything. My daughter's sorted that. It's crazy.
Oh my God, are you serious? They have an app for that now?
Huh?
They have an app for the Secret Santa now?
Yeah. So you click it and they pick one randomly. You put all the names in. It's silly. It's a silly thing.
Do you list what you want on that thing too?
No. Well, it does. And only that person knows what you want.
That's what I'm saying. You put in what you want, and they get that. Yep.
Because it's getting near. I keep getting asked, "What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?"
Oh, you can always just have another Final Girl episode to add to your collection.
Well,
I've got all of them.
I just bought 3 of season 3.
There you go.
Anyway, I love the game. I love the game.
You just bought 3 of them. Well,
Christmas presents.
But it's like Historic Wings here mentions he's got 3 copies of Halls of Hegra.
I tell you what, you said you had 2 copies of Paratrooper Pocket thing. I really want that game. So if you're coming over next year, Thomas, because he said he might come over to merry old England to come to the convention PunchCon and even run some games, multiplayer games of his games. So we'll see. But if you've got that Paratrooper Pocket second copy you want to get rid of, let me know, because I really want that game. I've got the print and play version. That's fun. But yeah, yes, I am. I don't want clothes. I'm not a clothes person. Mrs. R buys me stuff, or if I'm going out, she says, "Oh, hold on a minute, not going out like that."
Yeah,
let me just.
I'm at the age now where I did actually tell my family, here's some clothes you can buy me.
I don't do. I'd rather. I've always wanted a nice dice tower you got, Tony.
Yeah.
I want a nice dice tower, and I can't find one over here. This is the problem.
There is. Speaking of dice towers, there is a dice tower that you can buy from VUCA. Let's see if I can share it.
Is it proper wood thing, or is it this stick together? MDF?
It's like a velvet thing that's very well. It's not velvet, but
that would it just flop, wouldn't it? If it was velvet.
Let me share it.
Ready?
It looks like it'd be nice and quiet.
I want a substantial woody thing,
leather and soft felt lining.
Yeah, how much is that? £30.
But the problem with this one is you can't buy it from their US store.
I don't care about that. But
so maybe Ruff, how about you buy it and then ship it over to me?
There's a guy in Italy, I think, that does them. He does like warfighter themed ones, or does this theme one.
The ASL, I think he does an ASL one as well.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah. But of course, it's going to cost an arm and a leg. I understand it's a lot of time and effort for the man to make them. The hand makes them. So yeah, I don't want any. See, music. You used to say, "Oh, get me some CD," but now Spotify, you don't need that, do you? You don't need that.
How about we get a dice tower that's like the Roman Colosseum, and you put both dice on either end, and they come out and they fight one another in the middle like gladiators.
They go bang.
Is so good. That's actually really cool.
He's got a sort of awesome looking thing. His Phoenix Knights dice tower. it's about this big, and it's like this, and it's it's a weird thing, but yeah, I just want a nice woodeny one, that looks nice. But yeah, apart from that, I don't need. I might ask for the extra 2 Final Girl games to because there's 5 every series.
Yeah,
You could always ask for card sleeves.
No, see, I've put money aside for them.
Oh,
and Mrs. R looks after that money. I said that's my sleeve money. So when I want to spend, it's all sorted. I don't know what to get.
Of course, I didn't buy the one. I was gifted to me. And I'll have to say that was Stuka, not Stuka, Stu Vaseline Stu from Vaseline.
Yes, from the ASL chap. Yes.
Yeah, he's the one that sent it to me, and it was out of Tennessee. So I think Meandering Mike, I think we got the same one. But yes,
it's gorgeous. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I want.
Yeah, and that was eBay or Etsy's also a really neat place to get a lot of that stuff. Like a lot of the 3D printed accessories, you can get those through Etsy if you don't want.
I want a nice handmade.
Yep.
Cherry wood.
Well, Etsy's does the work. You're just going to pay a fortune for it, just so you know.
You know what? I'll just. No, it's May time. Wouldn't do any good. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be bought a stupid Christmas jumper, but I'd wear it. We've all bought way too much stuff.
I wouldn't know what to do with that idea of the Gladiator dice tower.
Coy's wife has all the Final Girl games. I'm impressed with that. Coy's wife has all the Final Girl games,
and she plays them.
That impressed me alone.
Oh, that's he made a nice one out of Legos, but then his granddaughter wanted it back.
Yeah, I am old enough. I'm just trying to pick up on the chat. Yeah, I can't. Over here, you can't get a nice dice tower. Really, the side.
He designed pull up the one about airplane.
You never know, nerdy. I don't care if I got 2. You never know, nerdy. I am very particular. I'll get there. Hold on.
Oh, that's really good. It did it. It airdropped him.
Yes.
it airdropped him. Let's go with that. Let's go with it. It airdropped him instead of.
I don't know what you're talking about because I haven't got. Who said it?
Historic Wings. Thomas. Said he tried designing an airplane-shaped dice tower.
I tell you what. There was a company that asked me. They sent me a game, and I've sold it on since. But they did a dice tower with a P. What would you call it? The American Second World War plane.
P-51.
No, the fighter.
P-38.
Was it the P? What's its name?
The one with the two. It's connected to 2 fuselages. Connected?
No. The other one, the famous, the one that sort of took over from the Spitfire.
P-51.
Yeah, it's
P-51 Mustang.
Mustang, right? Yeah, it was a Mustang thing, and it was hideous. And I put it on my channel because they asked me to do because they were doing a game found for it or a Kickstarter for it, and Blue Tweezers let loose with his. It wasn't the it was I wouldn't have done it. I think they were selling the file for the 3D printer, and no, it's not no.
I remember actually. I think it was 2 years ago. I remember one day walking into school and hearing something that that noise sounds familiar, and I look up and it's 4 P-51s flying in formation. I'm like, oh. What are they doing here? This is cool.
That's the double one, isn't it?
No.
I can't keep up with your names.
P-38 is the double one.
Get the name. What's its name? It's got a name.
Wasp. Was that the Wasp or Mosquito?
No,
that's ours. Don't you dare.
P-38 Lightning.
Yes, Stuka. It's
the Lightning.
The Lightning. That's right. Yeah. Oh dear.
Ooh, Sean went to a medieval festival. Very cool.
Love the fighting games.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, honestly, when you look at it, we're not that far off from medieval gladiators. I mean, other than not allowing to kill each other, they're allowed to beat the crap out of each other in most
Oh
of the
yeah.
game. So, at
Well,
least in the contact sports.
It looks
well,
like most of the chat are like happy with what they get. They're going to get a lot of them getting music. I've not heard of Spotify, but anyway, I know it's nice. I know, and I'm with you there because you
It's a
get the
different
CD.
sound.
You get the sound, but you get the insert, and you can read all about it, who's playing what, and all that. So I get it.
I want a dice tower that when you roll the dice, it makes like an actual sound that is consistent with the game you're playing. So if like you're playing a World War II game and you throw the dice, I want to hear like tanks go off, artillery and gunfire, it's like that. So it's like there's an actual combat.
Yeah, that would get. See, I had to I've got my old, my old dice tower. It's fallen to bits, bless it. But I got told off because it's like MDF, you stuck together, and it made too much noise. And one chap said, "I'm listening in my car, and I just this clacky clack clack is just doing my head in." So I had to stick, me being me. Oh, right, okay. Stuck the foam, sticky foam on it, so it's silent now. But it don't look very good, and it's fallen to bits. And whoa!
Oh, hey,
Thank you.
awesome.
All right, now you can go buy yourself a dice tower. You got 10 euros.
There you go.
I can't because they're not 10 euros. But thank you.
Well, we only have about 7 minutes left, so this is 2 hours has gone by fast.
Yes, yeah.
So until we figure out, and we will figure out we'll figure out a Christmas show, and when we'll do it next and everything. But in the meantime, what are both of your plans for wargaming within the next several weeks? Tony, what about you?
I want to finish the long street attack scenario. It's really getting good. I'm really excited about it. It's just life has happened. I thought I was going to get a lot done this week, being that I was home all week. Yeah, that didn't happen. I think I only got one turn out of the whole thing. Well, I did play Nemesis for 6 hours this week.
There you go.
I know that was great. And
it was a
about noises when I picked up the drone, it made a droney noise.
Yeah, as he was moving. Yeah. And hopefully they'll have that. So I'm hoping to finish that, and I'm going to get into Secession 1861. I really want to play that a couple good times to put on because I let Bob know about it, and he's like, "Oh, cool. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know." So and I know he does that for everybody. If you ask him a question, he'll get to you. But I really want to play it because it looks really interesting, really, really interesting. So
cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say for right now because I have no idea what I've got going on for the next 3 weeks. I know 1 week's exam.
Cheapskate. No. No.
Ruff, what about you? What's on your plate next?
Well, not sure when we're going to get back to play. Any idea, Tone?
No, I know not this Friday because my family's in town, but probably the next Friday.
Yeah, we got the rest of the week. When everybody breaks up for Crimble, then time is a little bit better for that because at night she's not doing any conferences and things. I'm just going to be playing stuff I want to play because I can't video
like 2 o'clock in the morning and Ruff's still down there rolling his dice.
I can't do that anymore. I tried. It's like I'm not enjoying this. No, so I could during the day, like tomorrow, I'll get up and carry on with Final Girl, and then Monday I'll put it away, and we'll just get something else out. I don't know, and I'll let you know what I've been doing next time. I might try and put some pictures up. That might be a good thing on the old command post. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the command post, please, we're nearly getting to 100 subscribers. So
nice.
Let me get that up for you. So if you haven't, you can post pictures, tell us what you're up to, tell us what you're playing. It's it's a great thing going on. Everybody is let me just what's going on here? Let me just pop that on. I put in the link
in the
to
chat
go
there.
along it's a sort of, you apply it and then one of us will look at it and go,
Yeah.
nah, no, we'll look at it and just to make sure we don't get any sort of bots and idiots joining. But it'd be great because you get some new people, names I've not seen before. Go along, join the community at the Command Post Facebook group. Even if you don't like Facebook, just use it for that, because you can post pictures, tell people what you're playing, ask questions, interact with what other people are putting on there. It's a great little community. So,
Charlie Foxtrot just joined.
Good boy.
Awesome. For me, I don't know what I'm going to play next.
Better late than never, Viper.
I am still trying to decide what I want to play next. I don't know. I'm kind of in one of those spots where I'm sure both of you have had it, where you look at your collection and you're like, I want to play something, but I'm not sure. Everything looks interesting, and you pull one out and you're like, okay. And then you put that back and, this one looks interesting. And like everything looks interesting, but I can't seem to make a choice yet. So
even if I don't play it through, if I get something out and put it out and have a play through and all that, and I may mess it up because I haven't got the rules, it's at least I'm playing the blooming thing and just doing stuff. So I think even though I'm not videoing, I'll be playing more games over the Christmas period than ever before, which would be good. And then when we're back into the new year, then get back videoing and making all those mistakes and videos. Yeah, so that's
on the internet forever.
I know, and I keep telling my son and daughter that.
Joined.
Nice.
We're up to 97 members.
Oh, 3 more. Come on.
3 more. Well, we are we're going to wrap up the show here today. So we want to thank everyone for coming out. This has been an awesome show again. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Command Post. And thank you to everyone who joined us in the chat and interacted with us. It was a great time. This is always fun. We would not be here if it wasn't for all of you joining and interacting with us. This is a great time.
Doesn't happen with us, Sark. Join if you've already joined.
And but this is a great time. We just love coming together as wargamers to just talk about and enjoy the hobby that we so love so much. So this is great. And we really appreciate each of you all. And we don't know when. We'll have a conflab of when the next show is. So we'll post when that is.
Yes, definitely. Hopefully before the new year, near Christmas.
Oh, yeah, definitely before the new year. It's just, do we want? If we can get one in before Christmas, I'd like to do that.
Christmas, so I can wear a silly hat or something. That would be great. Yes.
Yep.
I will wear a Christmas jumper, as you guys call them over there.
Yes, and quite correctly too.
Oh, Meander and Mike. Yes, that is true. All roads lead to Rome. So,
well, they don't all really lead to Rome, because some of them have to go in the ocean first, and then they can lead to Rome. So, once you get across the ocean,
in my heart, they lead to Rome.
No kidding on that one. I don't deny. I don't disbelieve that at all. So.
Alrighty, everybody. Well, we will talk to you all later, and this has been a great time. So we'll catch you later.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.